Obi Wan is one of the best new shows I've seen in a long time. It is currently on Disney Plus. This is a quick review of the first three episodes, and what I really love about this show is the sight of seeing Obi Wan Kenobi dealing with post traumatic stress disorder. He is absolutely struggling with everything that he ever went through, especially in regards to what happened to Anakin. And frankly, it makes sense. He's been sitting in a cave for 10 years with nothing to think about except what happened with Anakin and how he failed as a teacher. And I love that backdrop as a former soldier. I love the idea that a main character like a Jedi could be faced with something like PTSD. Beyond that, I also really like Riva. I know that a lot of people don't, but I don't care what they think. But I personally enjoy Riva as a good build up villain. She's no Darth Vader. What do you expect? Darth Vader's the face of the franchise. Let's be honest. Um, but uh, but she is a fantastic villain who shows the idea of a concept of a character who's building up, who's building up for a chase of power, like she would like to be in charge. If she had the position, she would knock off Darth Vader, or at least she would try. And I like that about her. She is true to the idea of what the Sith should be, but lacking a lot of the experience and training to actually be there. Now, a lot of people didn't like how the little girl, Leia, could run from Obi-Wan, and I honestly think that those people are just being a little bit on the unrealistic side. She's a little girl who's been kidnapped, threatened, and while we didn't see it on screen, probably physically threatened, might be even hit, we don't know. So she's going to run, even if it's from her rescuer. She has the Force, she can sense that somebody's not being honest with her, and she's already had a harrowing experience. I really don't blame her for running. And as far as Obi-Wan not catching her, do any of y'all have children? Holy crap, come on. Children can move fast. It's ridiculous how fast they can get. They can they can move fast through tiny corners and you're like, "Oh my god, what am I ever going to do to catch them?" So really, I think they should cut that a friggin' break there. One of the best parts is Darth Vader and Darth Vader showing up and being the badass that we know he is. I gotta love Darth. I thought initially Anakin or Hayden Christensen was doing the voice of Darth Vader, but it turns out they're actually using a digitized James Earl Jones. But Christensen is still involved in the character a lot, and I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see Hayden Christensen bring life to a character and bring it to a new dimension while at the same time respecting what it was in the prequels, because this was a man who, frankly, was trashed for his part in the prequels, and I'd always thought that was unfair. But now, with Obi Wan, the show was a massive hit. Darth Vader was awesome, and Hayden Christensen is getting the respect he should have got over 20 years ago, in my opinion. The big confrontation between Obi Wan and Darth Vader, and on the, near where the fire was fantastic. Obi Wan hasn't been keeping up with his Jedi Force training or his lightsaber skills the entire time. Meanwhile, Darth Vader's been sitting there for 10 years, harnessing his power, mastering the dark side, hunting Jedi, killing Jedi. He has been combat experienced veteran fighting and training for 10 years of his life while Obi-Wan sat in a cave and thought about things. And to me, it made perfect sense that Darth Vader basically demolished Kenobi. And Darth Vader, I don't think chased him when he got rescued, because I feel like Darth Vader was wanting to play with his food, you know, just kind of mess with them, savor the moment because he knew that Obi Wan wasn't a threat. So, and I'm sure that down the road, Darth Vader is going to want to finally do the deed, which we all know won't happen because I don't know if you've seen the first Star Wars movie, but obviously Kenobi is there. Regardless, the show is amazing. It's one of the best TV shows you can see right now. I love it, and I can't wait for the next 3 episodes. Thank you. This has been a 5-minute review.